Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I have a 2014 Ford Taurus Limited and I will show you how to remove and replace the turn signal light switch. This video will apply to Ford Tauruses made from 2013 all the way up to 2019. Now, depending on the trim level of your Ford Taurus and the options it has, there are two different switches. Mine is limited trim, so mine has automatic front wipers and rain sensors. So if you have a limited, you'll have like auto written here on top of it. That means it has automatic front wipers, and then the switch is different than the SEL or the SE model. Actually, the model without the automatic wipers. So when you're buying the new part, just make sure, like I said, to get the right one. So limited will have auto, and SEL and SE most likely will not have automatic front wipers, and there will be no word auto here. Now, to replace that front turn signal light switch, there are two different ways actually. The easiest way, I guess, is first to remove the driver airbag, then remove the steering wheel, and then you will have full access to that switch and all the screws that are holding it in place. Now the other option is, which is quite harder from my experience because I've dealt with it, without removing anything here, just remove all the plastics around and under the steering wheel, and then you'll get some kind of access to that switch here, but it's gonna be very hard to access the screws, so you will need like specialty tools to do it that way, and it's a big headache actually. So I will show you the right way, and by removing the airbag and the steering wheel. Before you start removing and disconnecting the airbag, make sure to disconnect the negative battery pole. Once the battery is disconnected, to start removing the airbag, you'll have two holes here on the steering wheel, one on each side, and the other one is here. So the idea is to push something inside, something like a small screwdriver, and you have to press onto a special spring to release the airbag out. Now I won't be able to really show it to you before I remove the airbag, but once I remove it, I will show you exactly what has to be done. So just have to push it in and get onto that spring. So this will take a bit of your time because you really have to feel it and find exactly where it is. But like I said, I will show you in more details once I remove the airbag. Okay, so I've got my airbag out, and now I will show you. So pretty much you see right here there are two springs, one on the right side and one on the left side, which have to be pressed in to release the airbag. And now I will try to demonstrate that. So like I said, you will stick your screwdriver here inside, or Allen key, or anything that you have. Now you can see here where I'm getting in, you see, and all you have to do, you have to push onto this spring. See, that's it. So you want to just go straight in, and here you will hit this like a small metal piece, and you have to get past it. So to do that, you just stick the screwdriver all the way towards the dashboard and keep going in, and then you will get to that spring, and this is what you have to do on both sides. And then this pins on the back of the airbag will just release and you'll be able to remove it. Okay, now to disconnect the airbag, you'll have like two black tabs on each of these connections. I'll try to zoom it in a bit. So right here, one will be on this side, one on the opposite side. So you want to press them at the same time and just pull this out. You see, these are the tabs. They're quite small but doable. And you will do the same thing on the other one. Once you have removed the airbag, the next thing you want to do, you want to remove this main bolt that's holding the steering wheel. For that you will need Torx T50, and then you'll have to take care of a couple of these wires to get them off the way, and then you'll be able to pull off the steering wheel. Okay, so once you have removed this main bolt, if you are lucky, the steering wheel will be completely loose and you'll be able just to pull it off. In some cases it's still stuck, so you might want to tap it or hit it here from the back all around, and that might help to unblock it. The worst case scenario, there is a specialty tool just for the removal of the steering wheels. You can usually rent it from most of mechanical shops, at least here in Canada, or you can buy it, but like I said, usually the steering wheel should go off. Okay, now the next thing to do, you want to disconnect this main connection here. So there's like a small tab on top of it. You just want to press it and pull this out, you see, to get this off the way. Once this main connection is disconnected, you want to disconnect the one here at the bottom as well. There's also like a small clip here to press and just pull out, just like this. Now one more small tip before completely removing the steering wheel. It's a good idea to mark the current position of the steering wheel. You see I made like a small marking here on top of the steering wheel, so I can align it with this like a cut here, and then I'll make sure that the steering wheel is installed back in the same position it was, and that way your steering wheel will be nice and straight, so you don't have problems with that. Okay, and now once all that is done, you can just pull the steering wheel straight off. Now also what you want to keep in mind, this here is the airbag clock spring. You want to keep it in the position it is. If you want, you can even tape it, because this shouldn't turn around if there is no steering wheel. So just have it this way while you work. Now the next thing you have to do to access this turn signal switch, first you have to remove this top plastic cover. You can just pull it up. There is no screws holding it, just a couple of plastic tabs. Just have it this way, and now already you have the access to the top mounting screw of this switch. And now you'll have to remove this bottom cover as well to get access to the second screw, and then you can just remove those screws, but I will show you now how to do it. To remove this cover, you will have a couple of screws which are holding it. To start, first remove two 7mm screws under it, one here and one just here. Okay, once these two screws are out, you'll be able to pull this plastic piece a bit down, just enough to access the second mounting screw, which is right here. Now you don't have to remove this completely. If you want to, then first you'll have to remove this cover, because there is one more screw holding it just down there, which you won't be able to access without disassembling this piece. But like I said, there is enough space just here to do all the work. To remove the switch, you will need Torx T10 socket and just remove those screws. Once you have these small screws out, now there is nothing else actually holding your turn signal switch. It's gonna be completely loose, and you should be able just to unplug it and pull it out, but still there is this power steering wheel switch right here, which will have to be removed in order to be able to pull out our turn signal switch, because this is here on the way. Now this is quite easy to remove. I'll show you here. There's just a couple of black tabs holding it. You see, there is one tab here which has to be pressed down, and one here which has to be pressed up, and then you can just remove this this power steering wheel switch. Okay, so I have this switch out as well. So like I said, there's just a couple of tabs holding it, you see. So I just have to pull it straight out, and now there is absolutely nothing else holding this turn signal switch, and you just want to slide it out. And this is how you can remove the old switch. Now to install the new one, I will show you here with this old one. It pretty much just slides in. You will see here there are just a couple of openings here and here, and you just have to slide it straight in. See, just like that, and it's gonna lock in place, and that's it. Okay, thank you for watching this short video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.